who do you think currently is, taking Floyd out of the equation, is pound for pound number one in the world? And who do you think pound for pound is the best in Britain?
I think, I think Golovkin and Andre Ward, I think, 50-50. You're in a, I wouldn't really like to say. And I think in Britain, I think it would be very, very hard. There's a lot of them all in the same bunch. I'm here because of what he's done on a world, on a regular basis at world level as far as some good fighters, But then you've got the young, nobody's, like we're saying, Golovkin's looking formidable, and Joshua's looking every bit as formidable, at heavyweight. And then you've got, the Frampton Quigg fights, which would, tell us a lot, about the super bantamweights. There's loads in that. And then you've got the, James DeGale, who a lot of time for James DeGale. He's had his dues. He got his beat off George Groves, and everyone was laughing at him because he did give it out, and then he got beat by George Groves. But what did he do? Come back and won a world title. There's lots of great fighters out there. I don't think there's anyone that stands out massively, but there's a big group of them all in a bunch. Kell Brook, Amir Khan, James DeGale, Scott Quigg, Carl Frampton. there's a lot to go at. I really wouldn't like to say at the minute.
All right, Ricky. Thanks for talking to the Cassius and Helder show. Just one final thing. What's the crack with Lucas Brown at the moment, Rick?
Yeah, well, he's been mandatory for the WBA title against Chagev. And I think Shagev's got a defence that is coming up in the next few weeks. But he's the mandatory and he's next in line. So at the minute, it's just, it's very, when you get to the mandatory position, especially as an heavyweight, because as we discussed, one punch, can end it really. And the last thing you want to do is, when you're the mandatory for the world heavyweight title, is take too many risks. But having said that, he has to be kept busy, so... we got him a fight last time out. He won it. In 7 rounds. I think it was 7 rounds or something like that. And we're going to see how the Shagev situation goes on with this next defence. And if he needs another warm up, we'll have to get him another warm up, because if he has too long out in between, too long a gap, then it's going to give him less chance of taking the title. But when he does get the chance, I think he'll beat Shagev. I think Lucas Brown, he's. We know Lucas's limitations. I think Lucas knows his own limitations. He's not the quickest, but I mean, I think he's the hardest hitter in the heavyweight division. And if you stand in front of him, which Shagev's style, that's what you do, I think you're going to come off second best. The main thing is to keep him active till the WBA turn round and say, Lucas, your fight's on that date, and when he does, I think he'll take it.
All right, Ricky, listen, thank you very much for talking to the Cassius and Helder show, and let you get back to your night. So,
mate, as always.
Thanks a lot, eh? Cheers, mate. All right. Cheers, Rick.
Cheers,
appreciate
mate.
it, Rick. Cheers, Rick. Cheers. Happy birthday.
Yeah.